All right. Well, I had my first go with technical difficulties now. I end up losing a whole hour and a half of footage. I've reverted back as far as I could, save wise. I'm just making sure everything's actually working this time. You may hear me double for a minute. I've got to make sure it's actually playing through. It is. Now so we're 3 kilometers further than where we were last video. Oh yeah, I took that back off. I need to take it off again. It's incredibly loud. I lost about an hour and a half of footage. I drove all the way to 950. I'm uh I'm not gonna do that again. I don't have time for it tonight. I'm sorry. If it makes it any better, throughout the whole journey from 850 to 950, we still did not find a floor mat. I don't know if spawns will be different, but I stopped at almost every location, not just ones with truck, and just had no luck. And yeah, apparently it had all quit working about 27 minutes in. Oh, did I just hit something? Yeah, I was in my menu. I'm a fucking idiot. Well, I guess we're reloading again. It's a 900. We don't want to be that far. Go at 806. Oh, damn. I'm still driving everything on here. Yeah, it's all still looking all right. I'm not sure. It was one of the 3 options I tweaked on OBS that ruined it. I was trying to fix the quality, get better quality, and that's after I took it off. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was. All I know is I reverted them, so it's back to being a little fuzzy. Unfortunately, I will. Oh God, I talked about a lot of things over the last hour and a half, and oh God, I lost a lot. I guess about 30 minutes of it was me going on about more personal things, I guess. So that ain't big to lose, I suppose. It don't matter. It probably wouldn't have gone over very well on Twitch and YouTube anyways, so it don't matter. No, I need to say my hello YouTube message again too. Hmm. Yeah, no, that went well. I had just wrapped it up too, and I thought it was gonna. Damn. Damn. And this must be what it feels like to be them big YouTubers when they lose all this footage. It's just a kick in the nuts. And it's not even like I could just put the audio back together. It half-assed recorded for about 20 minutes, and then it even stopped doing that about 27 minutes, and I lost everything. And it was one of the settings I put on, and I'm not sure which one. So I just reverted two of the three settings and started it. And I know it wasn't this first setting, but I know this first setting also didn't help quality much. But we are probably just gonna speed run this now because I know I have no reason to stop for the next 50 kilometers, and I'll do the same thing probably tomorrow. Ah, God, tomorrow. I talked about a lot of stuff about what's going on tomorrow. Uh, I shouldn't go into as much detail as I did the first time, so I'll just make it quick, short, simple. Basically, my insurance company hasn't gotten back a hold of me yet. They shut off my income. Their reasoning was my doctor didn't provide detailed enough recovery plan. He gave him the recovery plan and times and everything. It just wasn't detailed enough for them. So they shut off my income about 2 days ago. And I've been trying to call them since my doctor's appointment on the 30th of last month. I've left 3 messages a day, every day. I've been calling 3 times a day. The first call I do at about 8 or 9 a.m. Then I call at about 10 or 11. Then I do one more time at about 1 to 2 every day. The only day I didn't do that was on the 4th and now the weekend, because on the 4th I couldn't even leave a message. It was just automatic. Oh, we're closed. Go fuck yourself, basically. So I'm hoping to hear from them bright and early Monday. I'm hoping for good news. If not, like I talked about in the now lost video, I need to quit referencing it because you guys won't know anything. But if I don't get good news and everything doesn't work out, I think I'm gonna try and get a legal consultation, because they're just cutting off everything altogether and screwing me. And I'm not allowed to go and get a job outside of this. I'm not allowed to work by my surgeon's order. I can't just go and pick up a part-time job or something. So I can't do much here. I'm not sure what to do here. So I might try and I talked about I might try and get a legal consultation. Try go the legal route, because there's no way what they're doing is legal. God, what else did I talk about? I mean, I talked about everything. I went into depth with everything. I talked about my dream list, how it's going, what the plans for the future were. I had talked about. I talked about everything. That's why I just did an hour and a half video. Man, I've got to stop and eat and drink. Now I'm paranoid and keep checking it. we'll stop here, eat and drink. I'll give out my hello YouTube message. We'll try and... Damn. There's a truck here anyways. We were gonna stop no matter what. I didn't see anybody in here, so I didn't think who it was. Man, he got stuck inside of me. Oh, I didn't finish eating that. Yeah, I'm not sure what to go back over and what not to. I talked a bit about my mental state, how it ain't good. I talked about setting up a will and a Remington retirement plan. Talked about how I was basically ready to break if everything goes under. Real depressing stuff. I even ended the video apologizing for getting so real with everything and depressing. But still, it was all... Oh, it sucks I lost it all. It was very much it was very much a get to know me, I guess, thing. Really gave you a look into who I am, what I want to do, what my dream is, how I'm gonna do it, all that. Damn. I don't want to re-go over half of it because I don't like talking about things like that anyways. And it took a lot to sit there and get it all out. And I ain't gonna do it twice. So, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully a lot of it will be meaningless. Hopefully I'll get a lot of good news tomorrow. And if not, then I don't know. I suppose if I get screwed and lose everything, I'll do what I talked about in the video and probably give up altogether on breathing, to say it the nicest way possible. It does suck I lost all that footage. Because while I did get very, very real on everything, I still talked about a lot of things we need to talk about and explained everything. I talked about all of my knee surgeries, how I got hurt the first time, how I fucked up and didn't file workman's comp the first time, how I got hurt this time, how I fucked up this time, how they're fucking me up this time. I talked, I think I already said it in this set of recording now in this video. I think I'm going to try and get a legal consultation. Might try and sue the shit out of them because there's no way what they're doing is legal. I mean, I can't see it being legal. I don't have any other options if they cut off my income. I literally don't have any other options. My surgeon's made it pretty clear that he has no intention of letting me go back to work early. Because that's how I re-injured my knee the first time. God damn it. I hate fucking Yuka. Oh. God, I hate them fucking things. If I knew how to mess with coding, I would remove them sons of bitches. One fucking solid thing in the desert. Pisses me off. Boy, does it piss me off. Everything's still working. Oh, shit. I don't know why I keep stopping at places. Like I said, I've been everywhere all the way up here. I don't know, maybe I'm just hoping the spawns have changed. Maybe I'm just trying to find a reason to keep talking. Fucking stupid yucca tree. Let's see, I've gone over that again. I went over possibly getting legal involved in it again. I didn't go over the more depressing shit I talked about this time, and I don't think I'm going to. Fuck, what all I talked about? What all should I talk about again? I guess is the bigger question. I know probably none of it. Like I said, in the now forgotten footage, anyways, getting too real and all that stuff ain't why people watch videos. Nobody wants to watch a guy going through a crisis at the risk of losing everything and ending everything when he loses everything. Nobody wants to hear or talk about that. I went into a lot more depth with all that shit the first time, and I'm not going to this time. Ain't a good topic. Shouldn't talk about it. Yeah, I set my audiences to be adults, but other adults have got their own shit. Like I said, I know damn well people have it worse than me. I don't know why I keep saying like I said. That footage is gone. There is no like I said. Oh, damn. We're just gonna see how it goes. That's the only thing I can do anymore. Is I can only hope for good news tomorrow. 'Cause I'm not sure. Uh, put it nicely, I guess I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to handle the bad news. Yeah, I shouldn't talk about that again. Yeah, I got into how my financial situation was doing. No, I didn't ask for any money. No, I haven't set anything up. No, I'm not gonna ask for any money. But I did talk about how everything was not good and how I had a water and electric bill due that I'm just not gonna pay. I talked about how them shutting off my recovery is, or shutting off my income is messing with my recovery plan, because my surgeon had set me up to go to a local gym, a Snap Fitness, because I had plateaued at physical therapy. We had all the stability we needed. I just need to be able to build up muscle. I need to be able to stand and walk for more than an hour without getting so tired that I fall over. And it's not even my whole body getting, it's just that leg. It can't hold me up anymore after about an hour. So my surgeon, how the kindness of his heart, had paid for a trainer for the first 2 weeks to get me used to everything and get me in the gym. The only thing I had to do was go in there and pay for the sign up fee. And I had to call my surgeon and tell him, look, I appreciate what you did, but you might as well cancel that because I can't afford to do it. So they're directly influencing my recovery time and recovery plan now by shutting off my income, which means it'll take longer for me to heal and get back into working shape, if I ever do at this point. Because I just don't have the money for all that stuff. I'm gonna have to make a call here on whether to keep my electricity on or not. I don't have the money to pay one thing, and then I'm broke. Well, if I at least pay for my electricity, I can go to my brother-in-law's to shower and stuff. I don't need water. So if I can pay for my electricity, I can at least keep the lights on till the end of the month. And then I don't have any already late bills, so I'll probably get another month or two after that before they actually shut stuff off. So probably another month. If everything were to roll over, I think they'll probably just keep telling me, hey, it's late for a while before they actually give me a shut off notice. I did pay my lot rent for this piece of shit trailer I'm in, so I ain't gotta worry about that yet. But that they don't have a lot of limits on. If I'm late on that, they'll. Evict's not the word because I own the trailer itself. But they can kind of bar me from even getting to my house. If they could try and evict me from the lot, I guess would be the word. And in that situation, your only real option in that situation would be to sell a trailer to them or somebody else. And that's not an option. But yeah, I went over all that stuff. I went over my dream of being a YouTuber or Twitcher, all that stuff. I talked about how I don't ever expect to be mega famous. I don't ever expect to be a Markiplier or anything. I really don't even ever expect to hit 500,000. I was hoping to get like 60,000, 50,000. I was really lucky, 100,000, just enough to where I could just barely get by on ad revenue and stuff and just follow my dream. But I wasn't ever looking to get mega famous. Like, oh my God, there's King Blaine. Did you watch his new series? Wow. I want an autograph. I don't ever expect to get that popular ever. I would love to even get like I don't even think I'd ever When I think about myself and how interesting I am. Okay then. Well, that's new. That's a new bug. We might be fucked. We might be fucked. That's a new bug. Hmm. Did it explode into pieces or not? It's looking like it exploded into pieces. How many pieces is it gonna decide whether I reload or not? Oh, windshield missing. Okay, I'm missing a lot of pieces. Alright, yeah, we'll reload. That is a new bug. I've not had that one before. I'm not even sure what happened. I just know I got trapped inside of my vehicle, kinda. Inside under it. Something like that. And it's not like I tried to get out, so I'm not sure what happened. It acted like I hit something. And I didn't hit anything, so I'm not sure. But yeah, that's about why I went over there. Is just went over my dream. I was like, my dream was always 100,000. I'd never expected a million. I've never expected half a million. My dream was 100,000 subscribers, and I would be happy if I had even 10,000. I mean, it's like I never expected to be real big. But yeah, that's why I went over. I went over the plans for the channel. I went through my list of stuff, how I wanted to go more of a medieval vibe for our channel. I had a bunch of stuff set up. I had all these ideas for like what my followers would be called and what my Twitch subscribers and YouTube members, the ones that do the pay options, would be called. And every YouTuber and their mother, big and small, has a buy me a coffee button anymore. The Patreons or something. I had those named and set up. I was like, yeah, we'll call those Royal Knights. We'll call our subscribers Knights. When people follow or subscribe on YouTube, we welcome them to the kingdom. I even had ideas for what it would be called when we banned someone. It'd be sent to the executioner. It did it again. What happened? I don't even think it exploded this time. It did it again though. I'm not sure what happened. It did it in the same spot. It's got to be something with that stop. I don't see any parts. I don't think it exploded. I think it just rolled onto its side. Yeah, it's got four wheels still. I don't think it exploded. I think it just rolled over. Still got four wheels. I think that's the seat lighting up. Or the hatch. That's probably the hatch on the roof. We had 49 parts, I know that. We still got 49 parts. I'm not sure what the hell happened. I really am not sure what happened. I'm not going back up that hill. Something's weird with that stop. But that is a new bug. I think I went over all the important topics again, and I skipped all the really dark, really dark, depressing shit this time. So I think we're doing all right this time. It's a happier note. Still not a very happy note. I guess. Well, not like I said. That video is gone. Stupid. Like I was. Like I should say. I guess. I've always been a more realistic person, and very much so a pessimist. So I don't have much in the way of expectations. And my plan, if everything doesn't go well, is not a very uh, happy or sound thought. And so I'm not going to go into detail this time. I'm going to try and be happier. You know what I'm trying to figure out? Oh, no, never mind. That doesn't make sense. We definitely started at 800. I was just confusing myself, I think. I don't know. I'll find out here soon. It's just weird that we're stopping at one of these stops again right on our number. I hope I didn't go a save too far back. I can't remember where we stopped last time. Let me see if I can figure that out. No, yeah, I did. I went to too far back. No, I didn't. My save was only up to 900 kilometers. So I didn't just lose footage. It didn't save either. So I just re-drove everything I drove in episode 17 again. Damn. I really don't have time. But I'm committed. So I am not going to stop for anything, and we're going to go straight to 900. Yeah, the auto saves were only back to 900, so my save didn't register either. That might have just been me closing the game too fast, because I didn't even uh or backing out to the main menu too fast, because before I exit the game all the way, I've had a habit of checking the video really quick, and that's how I found out, oh, everything's fucked. But it might not have finished the auto save. Oh well, we're just gonna walk it off, drive it off, not try to talk about it, not try to deal with it. Like I said, I'm just gonna, on the real life side of things, I'm just gonna try and hope for good news tomorrow so that I don't have to give everybody else bad news. And on the game side, if everything goes well, I'll keep recording for a long time. I'll keep doing it every day for years if I have to, as long as I eventually get my goal. Don't matter if it takes a month or if it takes fucking 10 years. As long as I eventually get my goal, I'll be happy. Nope, I can't get back on the road for some reason. It just kept bobbing. Yeah, I took a. Yeah, that other autosave I went too far back on. I should have reloaded at 850, not 800. I did a dumb, basically. Like I said, we'll just bomb through this as fast as we can. We're not going to stop for anything. The only time we should slow down is if I'm going to hit a pole or if it decides to throw me under my truck again for some unknown fucking stupid reason. Alright, let's get onto this and then go over here to that. Make sure I'm not hitting anything. Gotta mess with this. Alright. Hopefully, well, my talking quality's not holding up. It never holds up. I don't know what the fuck to do there. I talked about that in the video I lost. I might try and reach out to some of these because I watch a couple of different smaller YouTubers. When I say small, I mean some of them only have like I think the smallest guy has like three to 500 subscribers somewhere in there, and some of the other people only have a couple of thousand. And some of them are really really good. Oh, sorry for yawning. Really good, really high quality stuff. I might reach out to them, ask them if they know anything really. It might just come down to that since I am streaming it and recording it at the same time, that's why the quality is bad. I don't know, but at this point that's what I'm leaning towards. I can't think of any other reasons why it's not working right. But I would prefer to do everything live and then upload it later. Just because then, as long as people do catch me live, they can give me advice live. It's not like, oh, well, sorry, I recorded this ahead of time. I don't know shit. I wanted to do everything live because I thought it would be more interactive if I ever get anybody actually watching, you know? I don't know, my whole goal is by the end of 2025 to have like 100 subscribers at least. That's my goal. I think I've got like 30 or 40 now. But if I can't figure out a way to, if I can't figure out a way to get my video quality up, I've got the mic quality finally fixed. And that took a while. That took a lot of hours of recording and not recording to get fixed. But if I don't figure out a way to fix my video quality, nobody is going to stick around for anything. Period. Now I can't make Twitch quality any better because they've got a hard cap on what you can do. 1080p, 6,000 per second. I can't go any higher than that. It won't let me. So I can't make the stream any higher quality. What is causing that? Now I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So I can't do anything about increasing stupid. I know we ain't smart, but come on, Blaine. Hold a sentence together at least. Oh. So I can't make Twitch quality any better, as far as I know. Everything I look up has given me the same answer that Twitch has a hard cap of the 1080p and 6,000 per second. I can't raise it, it won't let me. And I think that recording and streaming at the same time is why my video quality sucks. I have them set up differently. I don't have it set up to use same as stream. So by all means, it should be higher quality than the stream. But it's not. I'm not sure what's going on anywhere. And like I said, I would prefer to not record things. I would prefer to do everything live and then upload it after. That's just what I would prefer. I've always liked the YouTubers that do that. Like, even if I miss the experience, I can still go and sit down and over a day or two watch a 4 or 6 or an 8 hour long live stream. And it takes me a little bit. Like, lately I've been watching Tier of Grace's backlog of Voices of the Void. I like that kind of stuff. Like, oh look, I did all of this live, but here it is on YouTube. I think they call them what do they call them? VODs. They call them VODs. I don't know why. I don't know why they call them VODs. I never really thought about it before. Couldn't make that turn. But yeah, for some reason they're called VODs. There's probably a very good reason behind it. I don't know it. But I've always liked that because you really get to. It feels like you know the YouTuber better then. Like, yeah, all these nice, high quality people that do all these edits are really nice and fun, but it's not the same as, hey, look, It's all done this way. Nothing's cut out. You get what you get, and it's what we did. And there you go. I always liked that. I wasn't the biggest fan of people jumping around and cutting stuff out. I mean, I understand from a viewpoint that it's got to be done on some things. It depends on the games you're playing and stuff, but there's sometimes just a point where, hey, look, you've got to cut this stuff out. Nothing happened, or it took too long, or it was all just grinding. Like like back in the days of Minecraft stuff, like what was that series called? What was the YouTuber? Yogg's Cast and their old Shadow of Israfil series. Like there is stuff you've gotta cut out. I understand, and that was a. And it's like it was like their Jaffa Factory stuff. God, I'm dating myself here. But it's stuff like that. I understand when there's things that just gotta be cut out. You don't want to watch a guy swing a stone pickaxe at cobblestone for an hour. Sometimes you don't want to watch him take the cobblestone he spent an hour mining, building a house. You want to see the after. A lot, or nowadays, what's popular is time lapses. Word. It was on the tip of my tongue. I couldn't get a hold of it. That's why I was stuttering and stammering. But yeah, nowadays everyone time lapses that stuff, which is it's a good way of doing it. It's an interesting way of doing it because you get the best of both worlds. You get the people like me that do want to see everything. You get us happy, and you get the people that don't want to see everything. They just want to see the results. You get them happy. It's a very good idea. It's a very sound idea. I can't think of really any downsides to it. Apart from the added time it takes to edit that stuff. So I think it's a great idea. I think a lot of YouTubers do it very well. Then you've got other YouTubers that story and script everything. And that takes a lot of effort. But you get some pretty good content out of it. Like my niece, she showed me this Minecraft YouTuber. Name's Stereotypical, and he does these fairly eerie or creepy Minecraft videos, and it's all scripted. He even tells you in the description it's all scripted, but he does a damn good job. And for Minecraft, he does a great fucking job, and he does a good job of actually getting you with a scare every now and then too. And he's just a very good, very high quality. That's rare nowadays for anything to do with Minecraft. Having those two put together, very good. He made very good content. I remember back in the days. Oh, it's been years since I even thought of this guy. He did a whole zombie Minecraft thing spanning series, and he had hundreds of characters. It was all based off of like The Walking Dead and stuff. And I used to watch his stuff religiously, and he was a tiny YouTuber, only like 200 or 300 subs. But then he merged his two universes together, and I dropped off like a fucking rock. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way he merged it together. He did it in a really good job. It worked well. I just didn't like it. I can't think of what his name was. I haven't watched him in years. But I know I'm still subscribed to him. I'll just take time to go and find it. I do periodically go and purge a lot of the YouTubers I don't like or that quit uploading or they're just gone. I remember I had to, last time I did it, I had to go and unsubscribe for almost like 200 channels just because they didn't exist anymore. They quit uploading. Like, the one guy, Aaron, he used to play with a Shaq way back in the early days of Space Engineers. And they did a great series back then. It's still a high quality series now. I recommend watching it. But as far as I could tell anywhere, he hasn't posted anything in a long time. I don't know what happened to him. I just know he disappeared. I used to watch this Dawn of War. They always played the 40K Apocalypse mod for Dawn of War. Master Raffleness, and he just fell off and quit doing everything he did. I don't know what happened to him either. He posts a couple of little things every now and again, but as far as I can tell, nothing's ever gameplay anymore. He just kind of stopped, and I can't figure out why. A lot of YouTubers just quit this stuff. I understand people getting burnt out or how they just, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. But on one hand, while I understand, on the other hand, uh, makes me want to beat them with a baseball bat. Because once you get a following that big, it is a backstab to just drop it. It is. I don't understand how you can go from enjoying something to never enjoying it. And best example I can think of is Ozzy Osbourne. Look at him. He spent his whole life and career, and he kept going. He just did his uh, final tour, and it broke my heart to watch that stuff because the whole time you could see him fidgeting with his leg repeatedly. He wanted to get up and walk around during all that. He hated being bound to it. Like that's what Ozzy wants to do. That's what Ozzy always wanted to do. He wanted to keep being on the stage. And it's unfortunately over, and who knows what's going to happen with him. It's, when Parkinson gets bad enough to where you're wheelchair bound, it's usually not long, year or two. But that's the best example I can think of is think about his following. Yeah, a YouTuber isn't a not rock and roll, a metal legend like Ozzy, but I was comparing audience wise. He knew he had audience and fans that looked up to him, relied on him, and that's what kept him going all these years and kept him enjoying it. I don't know how YouTubers just fall off because, oh, well, this is no longer what I want to do. How is it no longer what you want to do? I don't understand it. I've spent my whole life wanting to do this and never been able to. That's why when I finally had savings, I spent $3,000 on a computer so I can go and finally chase my dream. And that kind of fucked me over because I ended up having this knee surgery about 3 weeks after that. Very unexpected. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll be here for a long time. I hope if I live to be my 60s and 70s, not very likely. Even my father only made it about 4 months into his 50s. But if I ever live that long, oh, I expect to still be recording, still going strong. Hopefully have an audience by then. I don't know why I opened the tailgate. But you may hear some popping in the background. It's fireworks. People setting them off. But I think we're going to call it there. Everything actually kept recording this time. Oh. I was wondering where that white light was coming from. Yeah, we'll call it there. I talked about a lot of stuff and did a lot of stuff. I hope everyone has a good day, a good night, has a good life. I hope that everything works out with me tomorrow. I hope that I can keep following this dream and it actually get somewhere, even if it takes years. It would be great if everything went my way, and well, it would be nice. But we'll go ahead and end it here, and I'll catch everybody tomorrow night.